What's going on, YouTube? I am back. This is Coach Fred. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Machine Mods. I'm Coach Fred, and I'll be showing you guys how to prevent your car from being stolen. Now, there's been a rise of car theft, especially in the gas station. I've seen videos where a lady's pumping her gas, somebody snuck in on the side door or the passenger door. They got in somehow, and then they drove off with their car, with the lady's car. Another incident was she's pumping her gas, or he was pumping his gas, and then a guy pointed a gun, asked for the key fob, and then drove away with his car. Well, this kill switch here is a battery disconnect. So if you had this device in your car, that can help prevent your car from being stolen. So if you go to a gas station and you have this battery disconnect, you turn on the, off. So you pull them in the gas station and then you click off on this thing. It disconnects the battery to the from the car, and the car will not start. And you can verify or confirm this by turning on your headlight. The headlight's not going to turn on. Besides that, you'll see the dash is going to be all black. And there's many ways to verify that the battery's already been disconnected. So you get to the gas station, you feel that it's necessary for you to disconnect the battery. You turn on your, you get your remote, you click it, you turn to off. The battery disconnects from the vehicle without you opening the hood, just by using the remote control. You can pump your gas. If someone asks for your key, you can give them your key or key fob, run away from them for safety, and then call the authorities. You won't be able to run away with your car because the car will not start, even if they have the key or the key fob. Or another thing, you're pumping your gas. As long as you have disabled or disconnected your battery, they can't just open the door and then take off with your car because the battery is disconnected. So that's why I thought of making this video, and then with this device, to help out people out there to prevent this crime from happening to them. And another thing that's so useful for having this, especially for me, I travel a lot. So I end up leaving my vehicles unattended. I park it, I leave it, and then when I come back from my trip, it's disconnect, or the battery's discharged. So I'll go to the airport, park my car there, fly out, come back 3 weeks or a month, come back, the car won't start. But with this device, which disconnects the battery will not be drained. It takes about almost a year before the battery will drain with this, according to the sources that I reach out to. So I'm gonna show you guys how I prepare for this, how I prep this, and then I'll show you guys how I So I'm going to go show you guys right now how I prep this device and then how I installed it in my truck. So let's go, guys. All right, guys. So I finally hand tightened all of this. I didn't want to tighten it yet. Once I get to the truck, I will remove the negative cable. And then I will place this on the battery. And then I will move this around until I get the right position that I want. Because I have to move this around so that I can reinsert the negative cable here. Okay, so once I know and I like the position, I tighten up all the nuts and bolts here. And then here, be careful guys, when you tighten this one right here, make sure you don't crack or break the relay. Okay, so make sure everything is tight after you're sure that that's how you want it. And then finally tighten up the negative cable on here, connected to here, tighten that one last. Okay, then after that, this negative wire, okay, connect this one to the negative. You're gonna find like a bolt, unbolt that one, and then bolt this one there. Then last, go to the positive side, unbolt one of the cable there, and then bolt this one on. Then make sure everything is all tight. And then once that's all done, this remote control, once you press on, it will connect the battery and the car will act normal. If you turn it off, it will disconnect the battery. Also, guys, on my Toyota Tundra, when I turn on my device to disconnect the battery, and then when I restore it back to normal, when I first start my truck, it turns on, it runs for like a few seconds, and it shuts off. And then I start it again, then it runs okay, and then it doesn't shut off anymore. It does that every time I disconnect the battery via remote. So that's only the peculiar about this system. So if it does that to your car, and if it's a Toyota Tundra, it will start, it'll shut off, and then the next start, it'll start up, it'll run, and then it'll be normal. So that you guys probably noticed that on the video. Anyways, on the next video I'm gonna make another kill switch, but it's gonna shut off the fuel system so that the car will start, but it will not run. So you can start the engine, it'll make all that noise, the engine is turning, but it will not turn on. Most of the time, or actually all the time, the thieves, they'll give up because it's too much hassle. All right, guys, so please give me a like, subscribe to my videos. It really helps me and it helps our channel to grow. Until then, stay safe.